Hello ladies and gentlemen, Green here and welcome to another video. I've heard that some of you got troubles with this dude, so let's talk about Boss Green Lantern and how you can easily defeat him. So he's going to have poison, which increases the damage over time, that's fine. He's going to have toxins, all hazards are multiplied, that's fine. He's going to be inflict bleed on the opponents, that causes damage over time, that's fine, we don't really care about that. But what really hurts us is going to be the opponent has permanent hazards. So this is not the first, not the last fight in just a mobile with hazards on the ground. And I've said multiple times on how to deal with hazards, but nevertheless, let's go into it again because some people might be new here, some people haven't watched all my videos, some people just forgot about it, and some people just want it to be specially made for this dude. So with that being said, we're going to take a look at themes for beginners and themes for advanced players. We're going to do our best so that everybody comes out of this video with something that's going to be helpful. But yeah, with that being said, let's get into it. So when it comes to dealing with hazards, you have a few options. First of all, there's some artifacts you can use to do that, but if you're watching this video, most likely you don't have an entropy lying around in your inventory. If you have an entropy lying around in your inventory, just use that and you'll be fine. But if you don't have that, then there are a few options for you. So we have over here John Stewart Green Lantern. John Stewart Green Lantern is going to be a pretty good character for this because of his passive. This is going to make your team immune to hazard secondary effects, meaning you are not going to get power drained while you sit in the hazards. And you can use him as a support character. You can even use him as a tank if he's strong enough, but if he's not strong enough, just put him in the fight and then go all the way back to the left corner, because over there you will only have a power drain hazard, so you'll receive no damage. Other than that, we have yet another option that's yet again pretty available to everybody, since he has challenges. There's going to be HELLBOY, and HELLBOY is going to be able to easily tank this John Stewart Green Lantern with close to zero investment, because he's got an amazing passive that makes him regenerate from dot damage that he receives. Like here, this man receives no dot damage and he heals for the amount of dot damage that in theory he should receive. This guy is amazing, and make sure you use him as a tank, and you push the enemy all the way to the right corner, and you're just careful to not get your damage dealer killed pretty much. And that's pretty much the main strategy that I'll use and I'll show to you guys. And also there's a third option that I don't think is going to be used by many people, but it exists. This being Grid. Like, Grid is also immune to power drain himself, so you can use him as a combo builder or as a tank, but you need to have him built pretty well. And then there's the other option that it's out there, but I don't necessarily recommend it, is doing infinite combos with Shazam or Dr. Fate. Shazam just requires a special one and the enemy to be in the right corner. Dr. Fate does require a Firebox to do the infinite combo. I got multiple guys, just look for Shazam King infinite combo or Dr. Fate infinite combo and you'll find it if you are unaware of what I'm talking about. But I don't really recommend this because the tag-ins don't work the best that they did, and this strategy is very reliant on perfect tag-ins. And of course, as I'll show you later on, if you got an Arkham Knight Batman League of Anarchy, this fight will be very easy for you, but if you're watching this video, most likely don't have access to that. But yeah, with that being said, let's get into it. So over here, going through my team real quick, I have a HELLBOY, and look, he's not that tank, he's got just 17 million health, like the king has more health than he does, but he has some defense, so that will be helpful, and the dot will be non-existent to him. So you can get your HELLBOY working with next to no... yeah, King's got far more health than my tank, but HELLBOY is that easy to make a tank. So this HELLBOY is going to be good enough to kill the John Stewart Green Lantern and tank his damage, and we're going to use the King as a damage dealer with the special trees I should do as well, and Dr. Fate as a power reduction character. I also have a Firebox on Dr. Fate so that I'm able to push him faster to the right corner. Like, that's ideal, but if you don't have a Firebox yourself, it's going to be okay. It'll just take you more time, but you need to get him to the right corner and not see through those hazards too much. I also have an Apocalypse artifact that is going to be like level 3, and it's going to be a mid-range bonus artifact, so I got 2k more health to my HELLBOY. Yeah, that's insane. But yeah, starting off with a little bit of a Dr. Fate here. Over there I think I tagged by mistake a HELLBOY because I wanted to tag in King actually. King is going to go in, fat special tree in there, re-engage the combo. We're going to tag HELLBOY in. By the way, this guy is a little bit bugged. like you'll see here. Like he still does to me some damage over time. Like it doesn't matter because I heal from the hazards on the ground, but he does dot to me. He does dot to HELLBOY. HELLBOY should heal from dot, my dude. You got it wrong again, guys. You got it wrong again. Like same as they did with All Blaze, but with All Blaze kind of understandable, but with this as well. Why is my HELLBOY getting damaged by dot? Like it's not, at least he's not getting damaged by the hazard on the ground, because that would be amazingly bad. But yeah, that tagging combo failed over there, so yeah, fat rip on that one. One more tagging combo like that and we are done for. But it is what it is. Re-engage the combo. King is going to go back in for another special tree. Like, ideally guys, if you're a beginner and you're struggling with this, just do your absolute best to get 3 special trees with King in, because that's going to put you on a sure road of defeating this guy eventually. If you can do more than that, then amazing, my dudes, but if not, just try your best to get the 3 special trees out. HELLBOY back in, backing off, re-engage the combo here, King back in, going for a special tree here. Engage the combo. And by the way, I keep my King too much in the fight because it was a weird transition from the older stories, because in the older stories you didn't use stabs, so you had nothing like that to worry about, and now we're back to using tab again, and you need to tag in and out fast so that you keep your tag steps up. But yeah, I'll perform better in the second fight, even though it doesn't matter since the second fight is kind of a guaranteed win, since he took a huge chunk of his health this one. King back in, going for a special tree. Tap 3 times, swipe right, tap 3 times, swipe right. Another special tree because it's the last minute and we can easily afford it. HELLBOY back in, engage the combo, backing off. We got interrupted there, but it's okay, HELLBOY can take it. King back in for a special tree. And we're hopefully going to be able to squeeze in a super move as well over here at the end. And no, what are you doing, Civil? Not a special tree. I think I just forgot about the super move on this one. Like, I wouldn't have done the super move anyway during the fight, because that would have been kinda risky and not worth it. But yeah, 29 million damage, it is what it is. Now let's get into the next fight. Dr. Fate in, backing off, re-engage the combo. He's in the corner now, we're going to tag in King. Or special 2, like as I said, if you're struggling, just do your best to do special trees, don't forget that special 2s exist in the game on King. Re-engaging the combo with HELLBOY, and again you might see some laser pop up out of the sky when I tag in, that's because of one of the new artifacts, but that literally does nothing to help me in this fight. Like the only thing that it does in this fight help me is a little bit of more health and more attack. King back in for a special 2. Like, this fight I'm playing far more properly than the first one. I think if I played the first one like this, like I'm trying to do now, then I would have maybe one shot at him, but it's never too late to improve, I guess. Re-engage the combo here. HELLBOY back in. Re-engage the combo. King back in for another special tree, and this guy is almost done for this point. Let's go. Last special tree. So yeah guys, this is pretty much how you play with HELLBOY. With Johnston Granate, just hug the left corner and just try to get your 3 special trees out. And yeah, this guy is not immune to stuns, so the ARKHAM Knight Batman League of Anarchy also works if you have that. If you don't have that, then unlucky. But dude, I like presented you an easy option now. Let me flex a little bit with the League of Anarchy, because this guy is not immune to stuns, and characters that are not immune to stuns are going to be a field day for the League of Anarchy team. So over here I'm pushing him to the right corner because we are standing in the dot. We're going to sit this entire fight at 0 health with both our damager and our tank. This entire fight we're going to sit at 0 health with both of them. That's going to be fine because he's not going to be able to do a thing to us because he's not stun resistant, and we will just keep stunning him. ARKHAM Knight Batman back in for a special 2. Heartbreaker Harley Quinn in. Swipe right, tap 3 times, swipe right. ARKHAM Knight Batman back in. Special 2 coming in. And over here I just sit until his stun duration is over, and I tag in my Entangling Poison Ivy because she had the entropy equipped, so she wouldn't die to a super move. Like, with this one you just have to make sure your third character doesn't die to super move, because your other 2 will be very low on health by the time the super move is used. So usually your Entangling Poison Ivy will either have an entropy or be tanky. If your Entangling Poison Ivy is none of those, then unlucky, my dude. Arbic Queen in, re-engage the combo. Arkham Knight Batman in, using a special 2. Stun applied, Arbic Harley Quinn back in. Re-engage the combo, like it's like a tag and swipe right, tap 3 times, and then you swipe right, tap 3 times, swipe right with her. That's the ideal gameplay in terms of tab, because if you play it exactly this way and the enemy is stunnable, then you're going to be at all times at 4 tab stacks upon tagging in, and that's a huge amount of damage that you're receiving there, and it's definitely worth it not doing, let's say, an extended combo. Now special to end, and this is pretty much going to be it for this video. I really hope you guys found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button, comment down below with any questions you might want or any future videos you want me to do, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!